Today, we're talking about something most people completely overlook: mushrooms. Not random mushrooms, three specific ones that have been studied, used for generations, and linked to better kidney support and toxin removal. Some of these might already be in your kitchen. Others might surprise you. And no, this isn't about weird supplements or extreme diets. This is about simple, real foods that support your body instead of fighting it. By the end of this video, you'll know which mushrooms can help protect your kidneys, which ones to avoid, and why adding the right kind could make a real difference over time. Let's get into the top 3 best mushrooms that support flushing out toxins and help save your kidneys. Number 1, white mushrooms. When kidney function begins to weaken, the damage often doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly, meal by meal, choice by choice. One poorly chosen food can slowly increase strain on already stressed kidneys. But surprisingly, one of the safest and most supportive foods for kidney health is also one of the most ordinary: white mushrooms. At first glance, white mushrooms don't look impressive. They're simple, inexpensive, and widely available. But their real value lies in what they don't contain. When kidneys are compromised, they struggle to regulate minerals like potassium and phosphorus. Excess amounts of these minerals can build up in the bloodstream, increasing inflammation and accelerating long-term kidney damage. Many vegetables and plant-based protein sources are naturally high in these minerals, which is why they're often restricted in kidney-friendly diets. White mushrooms are different. They are naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, making them one of the rare plant foods that can be consumed safely without overloading weakened kidneys. Despite being low in these minerals, they still provide a satisfying, protein-like texture that helps people feel full and nourished. This balance is exactly why white mushrooms are commonly included in renal diets, while many other vegetables are limited. What makes white mushrooms even more beneficial is what they do provide. They contain powerful antioxidants, particularly ergothioneine, a compound known for its ability to protect cells from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when toxins and metabolic waste overwhelm the body's defenses, leading to cellular damage. Over time, this silent process speeds up kidney decline. By helping neutralize free radicals, antioxidants support kidney cells and slow the progression of damage. Another often overlooked benefit of white mushrooms is how gentle they are on digestion. When digestion is heavy or inefficient, the kidneys must work harder to filter byproducts from the bloodstream. This added workload increases daily stress on already vulnerable organs. White mushrooms are light, easy to digest, and low in metabolic burden. When digestion runs smoothly, the kidneys benefit indirectly. Less strain upstream means less pressure downstream. Preparation plays a critical role in how kidney-friendly white mushrooms remain. Cooking them gently is key. Frying them in large amounts of oil or covering them in salty sauces can completely cancel out their benefits. Light sautéing with a small amount of olive oil, steaming, or adding them to soups helps preserve nutrients while keeping sodium and fat levels low. For most people with kidney concerns, lightly cooked mushrooms are easier to digest and more supportive than eating them raw. Consistency matters more than portion size. There's no need to eat large servings every day. Including white mushrooms 2 to 4 times per week is enough to provide steady, ongoing support, especially when they replace processed foods or high-sodium side dishes. This kind of regular, moderate intake is what makes a real difference over time. White mushrooms also pair well with other kidney-friendly foods. Combining them with onions, garlic, cabbage, cauliflower, or egg whites keeps mineral levels low while supporting inflammation control. A simple mushroom and vegetable dish seasoned with herbs instead of salt can be both satisfying and protective for kidney health. It's important to be realistic. White mushrooms are not a cure, and they won't repair damaged kidneys overnight. What they do is reduce daily stress, support the body's natural detox processes, and create a safer nutritional environment for kidneys that are already under pressure. That slow, steady support is exactly what long-term kidney care requires. That's why white mushrooms are in the first spot on this list. They're affordable, easy to find, gentle enough for regular use, and safe for most people with kidney concerns. And the next mushroom on this list works in a completely different way, targeting inflammation directly, and its benefits may surprise you. Number 2, Enoki mushrooms. When people think about kidney health, they usually focus only on the kidneys themselves, what they can filter, what they can tolerate, and what they can no longer handle. But in reality, much of the stress placed on the kidneys begins somewhere else entirely. It starts in the gut. And this is where Enoki mushrooms make a subtle but powerful difference. Enoki mushrooms are naturally light, delicate, and low in mineral content when eaten in appropriate portions. This is critical for individuals with compromised kidney function. Stressed kidneys struggle to regulate excess potassium and phosphorus, and foods that contain high levels of these minerals force the kidneys to work overtime just to maintain balance in the bloodstream. Enoki mushrooms avoid this problem, offering nourishment without creating additional strain. That makes them a safer option for long-term kidney support. What truly sets Enoki mushrooms apart is how they influence the gut-kidney connection. Enoki mushrooms contain dietary fiber that supports healthy digestion and improves waste elimination through the intestines. When digestion is efficient, fewer toxins and metabolic byproducts enter the bloodstream. This directly reduces the workload placed on the kidneys. Instead of pushing the kidneys to compensate for digestive inefficiency, Enoki mushrooms help address the issue at its source, upstream. This indirect support is far more important than most people realize. When the bloodstream carries fewer toxins, inflammation levels remain lower and filtration demands decrease. Over time, this calmer internal environment allows the kidneys to function more steadily and with less daily pressure. Nutritional research has also associated mushroom-derived fiber with improved blood sugar control and reduced inflammatory activity. These two factors play a major role in kidney decline. Blood sugar fluctuations damage delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys, while chronic low-grade inflammation slowly erodes kidney tissue without causing immediate symptoms. By supporting metabolic stability and lowering inflammatory stress, Enoki mushrooms help protect kidney structure over the long term. Preparation matters greatly when it comes to tolerance and effectiveness. Enoki mushrooms are best consumed after gentle cooking. Light heating softens their fibers, making them easier to digest and reducing the risk of bloating or discomfort. This is especially important for individuals with sensitive digestion or existing kidney stress. Proper preparation allows the body to absorb nutrients more efficiently while minimizing digestive burden. Enoki mushrooms work best as part of simple, low-sodium meals. They pair well with mild vegetables and plant-based proteins that provide fullness without adding metabolic strain. When used thoughtfully, they help maintain satiety while keeping mineral load and toxin exposure under control. Portion control remains essential. While Enoki mushrooms are supportive, they are not meant to be eaten in large quantities. Including them 2 to 3 times per week is enough to deliver consistent digestive and metabolic benefits without overwhelming the system. It's important to maintain realistic expectations. Enoki mushrooms are not a treatment, and they will not cleanse or repair kidneys overnight. Their value lies in reducing daily digestive stress, lowering the toxin burden in the bloodstream, and helping the kidneys operate in a calmer, more stable environment over time. That's why Enoki mushrooms earn their place on this list. They're gentle, easy to digest, and effective in a way most people don't expect. And the next mushroom works through an entirely different mechanism, one that targets inflammation directly and plays a critical role in long-term kidney protection. Before we move on, if you're finding this helpful, take a second to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep making clear, practical videos about kidney health and everyday food choices. And if you have any questions or if there's something you're dealing with right now, leave a comment below. We do read them. Also, let us know where you're watching from and what mushroom dish you enjoy the most. It's always interesting to see how people eat around the world. All right, let's keep going. Number 3, straw mushrooms. Not every kidney needs stronger nutrition. Some kidneys need calmer support. Straw mushrooms are a clear example of how gentle foods can make a meaningful difference when the body is under stress. While they are often overlooked outside of traditional Asian cooking, their mild nature makes them especially valuable for people with sensitive or compromised kidney function. Straw mushrooms are naturally low in potassium and remarkably easy to digest. This is an important combination. When digestion is inefficient, more metabolic waste passes into the bloodstream instead of being eliminated through the digestive tract. That extra waste must then be filtered by the kidneys, increasing daily strain. Straw mushrooms move smoothly through the digestive system, helping limit the amount of waste that reaches the blood and reducing the workload placed on the kidneys. What truly distinguishes straw mushrooms is how calming they are to the body as a whole. They don't spike mineral levels, they don't create digestive heaviness, and they don't demand extra metabolic effort. For individuals who feel bloated, fatigued, or uncomfortable after meals, foods like this can help stabilize kidney function instead of pushing it beyond its limits. This kind of low-stress nutrition supports consistency rather than intensity, which is exactly what vulnerable kidneys need. Straw mushrooms also play a subtle role in immune balance. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the quiet drivers of long-term kidney damage. Unlike foods that overstimulate immune responses, straw mushrooms help maintain immune activity at a controlled and steady level. This balanced response helps protect delicate kidney tissue from slow, inflammatory wear over time. Another important benefit comes from their naturally high water content. Foods that contain more water support efficient waste movement through the body's normal fluid pathways. This encourages healthy urine flow and assists in toxin elimination without forcing the kidneys to work harder than necessary. It's a form of support that works in harmony with the body instead of placing additional demands on it. Preparation plays a crucial role in both safety and tolerance. Straw mushrooms should always be thoroughly cooked before consumption. Proper cooking improves texture, enhances digestibility, and ensures they remain gentle on the stomach. This is especially important for individuals with kidney sensitivity or weakened digestion, as well-prepared foods reduce discomfort and metabolic stress. In daily meals, straw mushrooms work best in simple, low-burden combinations. They pair well with light vegetables and mild starches that provide energy without increasing mineral load or inflammatory pressure. When used thoughtfully, they help meals feel nourishing and satisfying while keeping kidney stress minimal. Portion size still matters. Straw mushrooms are supportive, but they are not meant to be consumed in large quantities. Including them 2 to 3 times per week is enough to deliver consistent benefits without overwhelming the digestive or renal systems. It's important to maintain realistic expectations. Straw mushrooms are not a medical treatment, and they won't reverse kidney disease. Their value lies in reducing daily strain, calming inflammatory activity, and supporting natural waste removal. Over time, this steady, gentle approach helps protect kidney function and preserve stability. That's why straw mushrooms earn their place on this list. They are calming, low in potassium, easy to digest, and supportive without being aggressive. When it comes to kidney health, the goal isn't to push your body harder, it's to support it smarter. White mushrooms, Enoki mushrooms, and straw mushrooms each work in a different but complementary way. One reduces mineral overload, one improves digestion and toxin removal at the source, and one calms inflammation while supporting natural fluid balance. Together, they create a safer internal environment where toxins are easier to eliminate and kidneys are under far less daily pressure. None of these mushrooms are a miracle cure. They won't fix kidney damage overnight. But what they can do is quietly reduce stress, lower toxic buildup, and help protect kidney function over time. And that's exactly how real kidney support works. Slowly, consistently, and gently. The most important takeaway is this. Small, smart food choices made regularly can change the direction of your kidney health. By choosing foods that help flush out toxins instead of adding to the burden, you give your kidneys the chance to work more efficiently and last longer. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may be struggling with kidney health. And remember, protecting your kidneys isn't about extreme diets. It's about calm, supportive choices made one meal at a time.